On May 4th, I woke up to read this. And I said, you know what? Things are looking pretty good. And then I saw this. Then I saw this. I don't think people understand like how much we need this right now. We've just been through so much lately. It's like we need this, like we need this. I mean, the most over-the-top human being in the world is now gonna have the honor of being portrayed by the most over-the-top human being in the world. It's perfect. Can you even imagine what that's gonna sound like? Hey, Carol Baskin, you bitch. It's good. We have something to live for again. Hey, you know what? Quarantine got so much better now. We're fine. We have everything to live for again. Nope, not now. We got something to live for. We have to live to see Nicolas Cage play Joe Exotic. You're watching Early Late Night. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Rafa Esparza. You're watching Early Late Night, a show that was fake news before it was cool. I know the world sucks sometimes, but don't worry, I read the news so you don't have to. Our top story. Elon Musk returned to Twitter to show support to those tired of the lockdown, saying, "Free America now." It's part of Musk's shelter-in-place alternative, Shelter in Space. After a series of disastrous press briefings, Donald Trump has cut back on his daily task force conferences. So in a weird way, bleach did save Americans from a virus. Governor Andy Bashar came under fire this week when he criticized a Kentucky resident for filing an unemployment claim, only to find out there really is a Tupac Shakur in the state. Though, in his defense, nobody really knew holograms needed unemployment. Kristen Cavallari and Jay Cutler have decided to call it quits. This is rough for Jay, since his wedding band is his only ring. The Oscars announced that films will no longer need to be in theaters to be eligible for an Academy Award this year, which is great, because it looked like the 2020 Best Picture nominees were going to be Sonic the Hedgehog, Bad Boys for Life, and that weird Harley Quinn movie. The Lakers returned more than $4 million in government loans. Luckily, they can make up on that lost money by selling 2 courtside seats and a bucket of popcorn. Small popcorn, though, and you can't get refills on it. Just making sure you know. And finally, healthcare workers are knocking on doors in Metro Atlanta to conduct random antibody tests. The healthcare workers say it's all part of a new program they're calling Antibody Home. And that'll do it for our monologue. Let's do the crossover. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's edition of Early Late Night. If you're not following us on all of our major social media platforms, what's wrong with you? Go fix that. Go follow us right now. We'd sincerely appreciate it. One of the things that we like to pride ourselves here at Early Late Night is covering all the news from all of the angles. And yes, we have a lot of people who talk to us from various on-site locations and from the safety of their homes during quarantine, but I think we're missing an important demographic. The man who yells in the car. Fortunately, we are happy to bring one of those cases of a topic that I think is near and dear to everybody who watches this show, and in the interest of equal opportunity, we're giving them a chance to voice their concerns. Here you go.
How's it going, folks? I hate to have to come to this, but I'm just going to say it's a lot of things our country isn't talking about right now. We've been covering it up for too long. And I'm going to be honestly, I'm sick, I'm ed up about it. This is America, okay? We ain't never been dumb, not one time. So tell me why, despite all the information that we got on the internet, from video evidence, from history, facts, tell me why that the little aliens from Space Jam stole the powers from Sean Bradley. The powers from Sean Bradley.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam, y'all. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Patrick Ewing, check. Charles Barkley, check. Larry Johnson, thwip with the, Check. Muggsy Bogues. You know, hell, it's a kids movie. Kids love Muggsy. Check. But why the hell they go after Sean Bradley? And I just need to speak on this for a minute, you know, because it's time we have a real come to Jesus moment about it. And I know what you think. I think you got ahead of me, you know. I think he shouldn't have been there just because he's white. And that simply ain't true. Okay, I love white players. If they make a Space Jam 2, I hope they put Steph Curry in it. I love white players, I do, but you know, I like my white players like my white rice. They gotta add a little something to the meal, okay? Sean Bradley didn't bring not a one goddamn thing to the table. And that Schwackhammer, he a smart alien, you know? He run a whole business. He got a whole planet he turned into a theme park. Y'all can't turn a goddamn 50-mile stretch of oil pipeline without damaging the water. There's so many other players them little aliens could have gone after. Not a one of them should have been Sean Bradley, okay? In the game with the alien with Bradley's powers, he got 0 points, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks. Them are Tweety Bird numbers. For Lord's sake, Stan Podolak have more points. The guy that can't get mustard on a weenie gonna handle the game better than you, Bradley? I'm sure. Come on, man. Talking about, I go back to the farm. You know, when he's in the psychologist, he says, you know, he could go back to the farm. Let me tell you, buddy, the Home Depot I shop at is right next to a farm. And they don't want you there, pal. Players they should have got Dennis Rodman. Led the league in rebounds. Monstars didn't have not one rebound. Plus, Rodman's already half alien as is. Could have had Dikembe Mutombo blocks out the wazoo. Not one block from either team the whole game. Not one block. That's supposed to be Sean Bradley's whole thing, 96. He's supposed to be a blocker. Couldn't get a single block. Just like a dealer with no hands, man. You're not even doing what you're supposed to do. How about this? How about the mailman? Huh? You're telling me them aliens couldn't find Karl Malone out somewhere in Utah? Take a little plane ship trip out to God's country. Maybe you mess around, wind up having yourself an MJ for Moron Mountain, Put a little effort, a little time into it. And if you want a white guy, bring your butt right back to Utah, pick up John Stockton. Assists, steals, bring some fundamentals to the game. Not a slack jaw and a comment about, oh, some nice shoes. Nice shoes. Yeah, we know they're nice shoes, man. Jordan 11 Space Jam Edition. Thanks for the update, Captain Obvious. Malone got points. Stockton could have had steals. Rodman had rebounds. No rebounds. And maybe it's tough, you know, I get that. But Bradley, you're alien 13, 14 feet tall. You can't pull a dang brick out of Pig's house. Come on, man. I get that Elmer and Yosemite, you know, invoke their Second Amendment. But if you want some guns on the court, why don't you get Reggie Miller out there? Pull a cannon. Snipe a three-pointer. Call it a win. These guys should have had this game in the bag from the whistle. All right. I just had to say this, y'all. I can't keep biting my tongue. Anyway, I'm going to go up in this Walmart, get a box of wine for my lady. God bless America. Go Toronto.
Well, that was very educational. You know, I think that's pretty much going to do it for us today here at Early Late Night. Closing business. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like. Leave us a comment. All that good stuff. And Nicolas Cage is going to play Joe Exotic. It still hasn't been lost on me. It's going to be great. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it. Have a good night and be safe.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you wanna jam. What's up? What's up? Work that body, sure you don't hurt nobody. Turn it up.